I'm David Zoob, Program Director for Acting at Rose Bruford College. One of the key features of the acting program is a focus on you, on your personality. We want to know who you are, what your interests are, what your passions are, what your heritage is, and how all that influences your creativity and the kind of work that you want to make. So with that in mind, we've introduced 5 new modules to supplement what is already at the core of the training, which is pretty typical of most drama school training, which is the voice classes, the movement classes, acting classes, singing. But alongside that, we've got 5 new modules, and these are partly as a way of responding to changes in the industry, but partly also to support this idea that the course is there for you to develop your identity and your creativity, as well as learning the disciplines associated with actor training. So one of these is a spoken word project. So we're working with a company called High Tide, and they would come in with a director and a writer who they would commission to work with you in a group of about 15 on a new piece of spoken word theatre, combining live music, poetry, drama, and this would be performed at one of our partner organisation venues, which is the Albany Empire in Deptford, and it would also go, in all probability, to the High Tide Festival, which is in the east of England, and it will go to one of their venues there. Another of the modules, which is also a second-year module, is one in performance capture and movement motion capture. So this involves recording very precisely rehearsed movements that you would work on with a movement director. And these movements would be refined and developed in order to create a character that would be used in CGI filming or would be used in the gaming industry. And you're usually surrounded by cameras, although sometimes you would use a suit that would record the movements. And those movements then are converted into what's called an avatar, and then an animator draws the character on that basis, and you would voice that character. And a third module is in the 3rd year, and this is a film module. So we are bringing in a film production company who would work with you on site and in studio and on location on a short film, but it would be filmed to feature film production standards and screened in London the following spring. And we'd invite directors, casting directors and agents to that screening. So the course is really demanding. It's demanding technically, it's demanding emotionally, it's demanding physically. And we are looking for people who are really prepared to work with great dedication and commitment. You work for 30 hours a week in the classes. These are all practical classes, 30 hours a week, but when you're not in that class, you are expected to be working on your own, taking some of that classwork and reinforcing it by repeating exercises, and also undertaking various creative tasks that then you bring to the next session. It's a course that is about discipline, it's about passion, it's about creativity, and we hope that after 3 years, you will be one of the innovators of the future in the theatre industry.